Today we wanted to go ahead and give a review on June's horror pack, and this is the horror pack from their Blu-ray subscription service. And if you're interested in checking them out, I'll go ahead and leave a link down below so you can go ahead and subscribe down there. And at the end of the video, I'll go ahead and do a price recap of what each movie retails for, and also what the subscription is costing me each month. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and talk about Chris's least favorite in the pack.
I'm just not a big Children of the Corn fan.
This is Children of the Corn Genesis, and I've seen like maybe one or two of the movies, but I've never seen this one before. This movie is kind of like almost like a reboot to the series. It pays ode to how the original movie started out. In this movie, the director tried to change up a few little things, but it was very similar to like the first movie. I did like the way there was a lot of mystery built up at the beginning, but it wasn't my favorite movie either. I actually am more fond of the original Children of the Corn movie, and I haven't seen all of them, so I can't be a judge on where this movie lies in the whole series. But the mystery was cool. I didn't really enjoy the ending very much, and I did go back and I watched the special features. I didn't feel like it was breaking much new ground, if that makes sense, but like it was an interesting watch. But I wouldn't go out of my way to put this in my collection unless I was a very big Children of the Corn fan. Like if you're gonna watch it on Netflix, which I believe it's there.
I don't know.
I believe it's there or on Hulu. I think I've seen.
Don't ask my opinion because I'm just gonna bash it. I don't really find Children of the Corn interesting at all to me. I don't find children that scary. Nah.
I tried to explain to him what the actual horror is, but he still wasn't that interested.
Nah.
So it's not really the children, but yeah.
The children.
Anyway, so there's that. Well, the next movie that we wanted to go ahead and review is Deathgasm. It's definitely a welcome movie to add to your collection, especially for any horror movie fan, because it's sort of like a dark comedy, and it pulls from different sort of rules from other horror movies, and just kind of makes it fun. It's like a fun twist on those kinds of rules. It follows two young teenage boys. They are in a band, and they happen to one day stumble upon a sheet of music that unleashes...
Was it in Latin? Because you never read the Latin. What have I said before? You don't read the Latin.
So it unleashes a demonic force that goes and possesses different people and causes mayhem in the town, and they gotta go and battle these creatures.
Yeah.
And it's fun, it's hilarious, it's a great movie for your collection.
Yeah.
I already owned it, but I believe this this Blu-ray from the horror pack actually has more special features than what my Blu-ray has from Horror Block. So this is a really good one, and I really like the artwork too, because yeah, it looks awesome.
Yeah.
And overall in the movie though, it had a lot of really good practical and visual special effects, and I believe it's all on their special features. I haven't opened this one because I'm actually planning on doing a giveaway with this Blu-ray. So this is an awesome one. Go pick it up. It's great. So Scare House, which was my absolute favorite in this pack, is signed by two people, and it has a very original story. It follows, I don't want to spoil too much because it's got a really cool build up.
Yeah, but isn't it like a simple premise, so you really can't say much about it because then you kind of spoil the whole movie.
Right.
One thing that I really liked about the movie was I felt like I was kind of in a Halloween Horror Nights maze when you're watching it, because there's a maze. It's a scare house, so it's pretty cool.
The back actually explains it really well without giving too many spoilers. It says, 2 years after a tragic accident, 6 college girls are invited to a party inside an elaborate Halloween funhouse. Once inside, the girls realize that their host's intentions are not all fun and games. Confronted with their past, these friends will fight to survive an elaborate revenge scheme inside the scare house. So, really cool movie. Lots of really cool kills.
Yeah, definitely.
Lots of different sort of cool traps and stuff. So if I were to do a top like 10 kill video, I would definitely go back and watch this movie through to pull out some of the kills from this movie, because there are some really cool, kills. So yeah, I definitely recommend watching this movie. Great storyline. I like the way everything was revealed in the story because it kept you entertained and watching. Great acting. Great.
Yeah. The actors were really on point. I felt like I believed everything that was going on and their frustration and hatred. It's pretty good.
And fear too.
Yeah, definitely.
And so great movie. I can't praise it enough, to be honest, because I felt like it was refreshing.
It was. I was kind of doubting it just by the cover. Sorry, I'm one of those guys.
I liked the cover.
It just, I don't know. I was doubting it, but it was really good. I'm glad I watched it.
Yeah, it was an awesome movie. I thought I liked everything about it, even the cover. So, really cool. And it's awesome that Horror Pack gets these items signed.
Yeah.
In this movie, there's also some really cool special features. There was a behind the scenes, which they talked about creating all of the sounds for the movie, and the guy was so creative about creating all these sounds in this like abandoned building. And
that was pretty cool.
It was awesome. I've never enjoyed like watching found sounds so much, because he just went through and was like, oh, this could make an interesting sound, and then he like made it and then created it, and it was fun to watch all of that, as well as how the actresses created the sounds as well.
Yeah, they were actually in some of the music throughout the film.
It was awesome.
That was pretty cool. It was a pretty long special features.
I can't
they
remember.
had a lot of stuff in there.
They had a ton of stuff, and then they had like a walkthrough where they took the actresses and actors through.
They weren't allowed to go to the premiere until they went through the actual haunt.
Yeah, it was awesome.
It was pretty cool.
And I believe it was like an actual.
Yeah,
I believe it was an actual haunt.
Yeah,
like one that's pretty
or something.
famous. I can't.
Didn't they let them use it? That's the same. I thought it was the same one.
I can't remember. But
it was a while ago when we watched it.
Yeah, I know he did. I think the guy who did direct or does direct that scare house or horror haunt
helped him with this one.
With this one. So yeah, really cool. Awesome movie. And then the last one was another one that I was really excited about. Because out of this pack, I was really excited. When I opened the pack, I was really excited about Scare House and Killer Piñata. Really retro kind of looking cover for a horror movie. Basically, this movie is about a killer piñata. And he goes through and, seeks revenge on, all piñata lives lost, I guess, to the birthday.
Yeah, pretty much. It just basically revenge kills everybody that's done harm to a piñata. And the way they filmed the piñata bashing scenes, it was really
funny.
It was funny because they were making it seem more graphic. We just see it as breaking a piñata, and they made it all slow motion, and they
it was sad,
drawn out, and you felt bad for the piñata.
I felt so bad.
Watch the movie; it's good.
It's good. It had interesting special features too that kind of explained that this was like a super mega low budget movie. Yeah, and I thought they did a good job with what they had.
The old lady's hilarious.
The lady at the shop.
Yeah, she and the her, was it her cousin or not? Her cousin,
that was
her nephew.
Her nephew.
Yeah, he's pretty funny too.
I recommend watching it. It's fun. Funny kills too.
The way they thought of the different kills that this piñata can do was pretty cool.
Yeah, I liked it, and then mega props to the lady who voice acted the piñata.
Oh.
Because in the special features, we got to see her in action, kind of, and how she kind of like talked about how different it was for her to do these kinds of things, and that was really, really cool.
Yeah, no, that's one thing I really did like about the movie too, was his little voice when he was attacking and killing. I thought it was cute.
Yeah, it was cute. It was another horror movie that I hadn't heard of before Horror Pack, and like I was saying before, I really like getting those movies that I've never heard of, especially when I really enjoy them. So yeah, I'm glad I have this in my collection.
We got this from a corn maze last year, and we have a video of it. And pretty much, I went to go get some tacos. They had this hanging there, and I was like, "Can I buy that?" And they're like, "Sure." They laughed at me because I looked really excited for this little tiny piñata.
I actually want to get another little guy like that.
Yeah.
Because he's so cute and tiny.
His name's Paulo.
If you want to go check that old video out,
We'll leave a link in the description.
It's practically from like last year because it was in October.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for watching. Let us know what you guys think about these movies if you've seen them, if you're interested in them. And also I'll put like, you know, the pricing, the retail price right here of each movie, as well as the cost of Horror Pack, which I absolutely love. Also links to the video that was from last year and Horror Pack. If you're interested in subscribing, they have a DVD option, which is cheaper, and a Blu-ray option. So, and stay tuned for the July pack, which is coming soon. I should be opening it pretty soon, within the next week or so, I believe. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
We bought them at Walmart. So we already had watched the movie, and then I think a couple days later we went shopping, and I saw this and I had to get him.
He's not quite the same, but he's awesome.
He's perfect. How dare you?